So, did y'all hear the news? You must have, right? It's all over the place. It's breaking news. It's on CNN. It's on MSNBC. It's on, I don't know, fucking Onion News or some shit. I don't know what is out there. I don't even know where the hell. Anyway, I have been nominated for YouTuber of the Month. I know, it's crazy. Like, you Aries, Brain/TV have been nominated. It's wild, I know. But it's been a very interesting month nonetheless, man. Like, first thing that happened was I was invited and I was a panel on the Master Debaters, which if you haven't seen the Master Debaters, if you haven't been to Panda Sub 2000's channel, you are doing yourself a disservice. I'm gonna leave the description of his channel and the video in the description. You absolutely have to go and check it out because that dude is freaking amazing. His work is amazing and it's very, very criminally, ridiculously underrated. And that man should have about 10,000 subs. He should have his own Adult Swim show. The production value in his videos, magnifique, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, shout out to Panda Sub. Thank you for having me on the show. Such amazing guys I got to, like, you know, be on the panel with. Geek Storian, Potion Sword Run, and Luke's Awakening, and man, like those guys are just freaking awesome, and I'm gonna leave their channels down in the description as well. So it was such an amazing time, and you know, July really came out, you know, out of the woodworks and just started blessing me with stuff, you know, so gracias a Dios for that. And the next thing, well, like, which I briefly just discussed, was YouTuber of the Month. I was nominated for YouTuber of the Month for July, and I honestly feel like I don't know if I deserve it, man. You know what I mean? Just because, like, I'm very modest in that regard, where I feel there's people who are much more informative than me, you know, much more, like, they know what to talk about. They're not as goofy or like out of their mind as me, you know what I mean? But to have to be on this list with such amazing people is just it's an honor in itself. So I mean, I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for two people. Well, 4 people, one of them being Mike's Gaming Gala. So thank you so much for even considering me. I very much appreciate you, bro. And the second being the Real Bit Wars, and because he's been hosting it now. I think it's from what I know, or from what I remember, it's something that's passed on from different channels, so it's like him hosting it. So it's a really cool, like, tradition, you know, that many people are you know, are being a part of. And it's, you know, I hope that this never goes away. I hope this goes on forever and ever and ever and becomes even bigger and grander than it actually is, you know, with trophies and shit like that. That would be pretty awesome, right? But yeah, man, thank you to Mike's Gaming Gala, and thanks to the Real Bit Wars. I appreciate y'all for even, like, you know, having me, you know, in your conversation. But the other person who I should be thanking is Ballistic Coffee Boy. Wow, man. For him, I was actually his nominee, because he was last year. He was a nominee. He was very close to winning. Unfortunately, he didn't. But to me, he would always be a winner, because this guy is just such a sweet guy, amazing energy, like, so hilarious. Like, this dude, man, I feel like he's the brother that I never had. Okay, I'm the only boy with 2 sisters. I grew up in a house full of chicks. So, you know, you can see my frustration, right? But, you know, he was the brother I felt like I never had, man. And it was just so cool, you know, to be able to meet him and for him to even consider me, man. I'm just flattered, and thank you so much for even, like, you know, regarding me as somebody who deserves to be YouTuber of the Month. You know what I mean? So, man, thank you so much, B, man. It just, I have no words. It's just something that I'm just, you know, I don't think I've really actually fully processed it yet. You know, it's about a week. You know, I'm a week late to all this stuff, of course, you know. But, you know, it's just, I still haven't processed it yet. And, you know, and I just want to thank him so much. You know, I wish I can send him, I don't know, like 3,000 coffee beans or something like that. You know what I mean? A big old fucking bag full of coffee beans straight from Colombia or something like that. We'll hold the cocaine behind, you know what I mean? And we'll just send him the coffee beans. I'm joking. I don't think they even make cocaine in Colombia no more. What am I talking about? Anyway, speaking of cocaine, the second, I'm just kidding. The second person that I'm talking, that I wanted to thank was Luke's Awakening. Man, this guy, originally, he was nominated, right? and he didn't want to like go up against his friends, so he dropped out. Which, you know, when he told me that, I was like, no dude, like no way, I can't let you do that. Like, you absolutely need to be on this list. Like, I'll drop out. And he was like, no dude, like I want you to be there. And so I didn't know how to take it, and I just, you know, I accepted. I was like, okay, you know what, I'll do it. But I didn't know how to take it, because I'm like, I freaking love this guy's content. He's super freaking like, he's super kind, he's freaking hilarious. And for him to like, you know, be like, you know what, I'll vote for you and I'll like drop out and stuff like that, like just so you can be where you're at, is just, oh man, like I can't thank him enough for even like being that supportive, you know what I mean? YouTube has really given me so much, doing YouTube videos, I should say, has given me so much, you know, in terms of relationships and in terms of like friendship and stuff like that, an opportunity to be, you know, hang out and meet some cool people. So Luke's Awakening, man, definitely an amazing guy. I'm gonna leave his description, or his video, his channel down in the description, so you can check him out as well, just because like, man, he totally deserves the nominee, and I'm gonna try my best to win just so he can be nominated, because there's nobody deserves it more than Luke, man. I'm telling you right now, that man deserves to not only be nominated but to win as well. Okay, so you know, let's do what we can to make that happen. Even if I lose, I hope somebody you know, nominates him. So my camera just died, so I got to use my phone, which funny enough is at 15%, so go figure that would happen, right? But you live and you learn, you know, just like this one guy at work told me years ago, before the next day I walked out on him, like, hey bro, you're gonna learn today, you ain't gonna overwork me, all right? But where was I? Talking about stiffers. Oh yeah, stiff competition. So I'm going up against some stiff competition here, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave all the creators' links down below, just because they absolutely deserve some support. They're freaking hilarious and very informative, and man, like the energy that they have is just very contagious, and I think they're really, really, really dope creators. And I'm glad, you know, I'm able to be put on this list with them, because not only am I up, like, you know, going against like some awesome people, but also, you know, there's some new channels that I get to check out. So I'm gonna leave their links down below in the description so you can check them out. So quickly, we have Co-Apple of Nerds, My Drunk Sibling, Go Game Go, and Dad is a Joke, man. All amazing, hilarious content creators, very informative, like so much more cool than I am, if I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because like, you know, they have this like this really chill, relaxed like vibe to them, and I like that, man, you know, because I like to hang out, or like, you know, to see people who have a more chill vibe than me, you know. I mean, I can be chill, but you know, when you watch my videos, I'm a little bit, you know, sporadic and shit like that. Those are like the complete opposites of what I am, and I think that's absolutely cool, and all their channels are freaking amazing. But thank you so much, Mike's Gaming Gala, for even, you know, considering me as a nomination. Thank you, Real Bit Wars, for setting this whole thing up, and a special thank you to BCB and Luke's Awakening for even, you know, for being such great guys, man, and just really supporting me. And I really wouldn't be here without them, you know. And my channel, a lot of my channel wouldn't be where it was at without them. So I really, really appreciate them. Really cool guys, and you know, they deserve the world, man, just because they've been really cool, you know, to me, and really treated me as if, like, you know. And it's weird because I feel like I said, like, I feel like I've known them before. I feel like we've connected in some way. So shout out to them, man. Like, they've been real cool guys. And also shout out to all my supporters. There's so many to name, but you know, a lot of people, if you go on my Twitter, a lot of them, I retweet their videos. You know, I talk to them a lot. So if you follow me on Twitter at Brain/TV, or Aries the Child, I should say, because I can't change the @ on there. So it's at Aries the Child on Twitter. You know, you will see like the cool people in my community, man. And these people have been really, really supportive since the beginning. And even if I just met them, they've been really cool. And, you know, they deserve all the love in the world as well, man. So shout out to them, all the people who stuck around for me from the beginning and have really shown me into this community and really brought me in with open arms. And I really appreciate it, man. You know, just because, like, you don't know where you're going to go on this YouTube journey. You don't know, you know, when you start, you don't know where it's going to go. And, you know, so far where I'm at, I couldn't have asked for much better people to be surrounded with. So muchas gracias to you all, man. So I very much appreciate y'all, you know, from the bottom of my heart, everybody who supported. You know, it's been an amazing month, like I had said, and it's just you know, I just hope we can all, you know, keep rocking and keep, you know, doing our thing, and, you know, just not stop this train. Let's keep going. Let's keep going to the 1,000 sub mark. Let's keep going to go to 10,000. Let's do the damn thing. You know what I mean? So we should be inspiring, or we do inspire each other, and, you know, and we should have it in mind to inspire others. So muchas gracias, fam, for watching this video. I know it was probably a little bit too long because I don't shut the hell up, but thank y'all so much for coming through and hanging out with your boy. And please vote Aries for YouTuber of the month. I would very, very, very much appreciate it. So muchas gracias, fam, and I will catch y'all in another video. All right, deuce.